Hey everybody, this is Eric in the Card Closet. It has been a minute. Appreciate y'all sticking with me here. Finally going to get another video out. Feels good. This is episode 507. And I've got a mystery man for you today who has a career slugging percentage of .507, which puts him at exactly number 100 on the all-time list. I'll give you some clues, and then let me know in the comments if you were able to figure out who he is. He had two rookie cards. One of them was 1995 Bowman's Best, and the other one was Topps Traded in Rookies. He is on a Prospects card with three other players. That was also from 95. 1996 Topps. He was on a Prospects card with three other players. 1997 Topps, he did not appear in the set. But he did appear back in 1998 Topps again on another Prospects card with two other players. One of them is notably David Ortiz. Finally, in 1999 Topps, he got his own card, and he's with Cleveland. In 2004 Topps, he showed up on the National League Home Run Leaders card, along with Jim Thome and Javi Lopez. Overall, his Topps run ran from 1995 Topps Traded through 2008, minus the 1997 set. So only 13 total Topps cards in his career run. His career ended early. He was in 2009 Upper Deck. They were the only company to give him a sunset card. If you want to zero in real quick on who he might be, he's a 6'7" first baseman. 6'7". Came up with Cleveland in the late 1990s at the tail end of their dominant decade. With them, he had a 31 home run, 116 RBI season. But because he was a first baseman and Cleveland had Jim Thome solidly at the first base spot, they did trade him to Milwaukee halfway through the 2000 season. And it was with the Milwaukee Brewers that this guy really made his name. In his 3 full seasons there, he had a 45 home run, 125 RBI season, a 29 home run, 102 RBI season, and another 45 home run season, this time with 124 RBIs. And those 45 home run seasons he had with Milwaukee tied the club record held by Gorman Thomas. And since then, Prince Fielder has beat it. He was two-time All-Star, both of them while with Milwaukee, 2002, 2003. In 2004, he went to the Arizona Diamondbacks, only played in 23 games, so very unremarkable career there. 2005, he resurged, playing 2005 through 2008 with the Seattle Mariners, his hometown team. While with them, he had another 39 home run, 121 RBI season, and a 34 home run, 107 RBI season. Partway through the 2008 season, he was dealt to the New York Yankees, and because he was having such a huge decline in his abilities, and he didn't do any better with the Yankees, he only played in a few games with them, and at age 33, he was done as a major league player. I tried to figure out why. I can't find that he had any injury or anything like that, but just that his skills eroded, and down he went. So a 12-year career, 1,200 hits, 306 home runs, 900 RBIs, batting average of .261, and oh yeah, he struck out a lot. He was on one Hall of Fame ballot, and he didn't get any votes, and he was dropped right away. So you guys have any idea who's got the .507 career slugging percentage? I'd say you're pretty brilliant if you got Richie Sexson. And this is his 2003 Topps card. I think that's one of his 45 dingers that year right there. Look at that. So Richie Sexton's going to look in on the proceedings today. So I've got a whole bunch of stuff to show. Also want to talk a little bit about the National. I am planning to go for the first time this year, so I'm pretty pumped about that. So let's start off with my favorite purchase. This is a 1932 W574 card of Ivy Andrews. And I bought this on Net54. I'm doing a lot more transacting on Net54. Bunch of gentlemen that are into the much older cards. And you just got to be patient and wait. I've sold some cards on there as well. But this is one of two cards that I still needed for the 1932 Red Sox team set on my all-time Red Sox project. So very pumped to get that. As you know, I like to check the box. I'll take about any condition in order to check the box. So getting Ivy Andrews there. Pull out the all-time list project here. So Andrews is done. Only one left from 1932. Hope that isn't going through. Looks good. And so my all-time number, 64 cards to go to have every Red Sox team set every year ever. So really pumped about that. And that will be, that piece of paper I just had on the screen, that'll be my main want list for the National. A lot of those players on there are common players in uncommon sets. I don't know if that kind of card exists at the National or not, but that'll be my main focus. All right, and then I picked up a couple upgrades. So this is the gold border T205, and this is Bill Kerrigan. The copy I had left a lot to be desired, and another reason I like this particular example was because it's the Honest Long Cut. And I did not have an Honest Long Cut back yet in my T205 team set. Honest Long Cut, always the best. A factory in New York there. So that's an upgrade. Glad to get that one. And then the other upgrade I got was from the same set. This is the Jake Stahl. Just getting a better copy than what I had before. Sweet Caporal back. So picked up those two pre-war. Then I've got some cards here that are a follow-up from my Topps Gold episode where I showed a lot of COMC cards that I got. There are other cards in that COMC order as well. So going to my 2023 Topps Chrome Platinum Edition Prism Refractor set of Hall of Famers I'm going at. I got the Ty Cobb. Very, very cool. Jumping ahead a bunch of years, I got the Cal Ripken. And then new Hall of Famer, CC Sabathia. So I added 3 to that Hall of Fame run that I'm working on there. I got a card from 2002 BBM set out of Japan. This is Daisuke Matsuzaka. I think it's his second or third year card over there. Cebu Lions set. Maybe Ken can help us read that there. But as you can see, led the league that year in strikeouts with 214, and he led the league in wins with 15. Look at that. His first 3 seasons in Japan, he led the league in wins. They play less games in a season in Japan. So 16, 14, and 15 wins gets you the league lead over there. He was an incredible pitcher over there. I did knock out some more Topps Gold. This is the 2004 Topps Gold of Pedro Martinez, and I got this on a trading card database trade with Mr. Haverkamp. If you're a TCDBer, you probably know him. He's a big trader. Got some lesser names in that trade with him as well. Just cards I've been getting in trades here. Dustin Pedroia. Oh, and I also had a big Sport Lots order of golds. Jason Varitek from 09. Who remembers Bartolo Colon being on the Red Sox? Daisuke again. And Curt Schilling. Some more Topps Gold. All right, then more from that COMC order. I really like those Topps Sapphires that I've been doing of Chris Sale on his years with the Red Sox. So some of the colors that didn't exist in the Sapphire, I went for the Wave Refractor. And if the Wave Refractor, if the color didn't exist in the Wave Refractor, I just went for the straight colored refractor. Trying to get rainbows of Chris Sale for these years. So here's Gold Wave. Purple. Pink. Another purple. Another pink. This is Green Wave. Purple. There are purple sapphires, which have a low print run. If I ever were fortunate enough to get one of those, then I just would trade the purple refractor. Here's pink. This is Aqua Wave. All right, you tell me. There's a magenta and there's a pink. I thought that the two would be slightly different colors, but they're actually identical color. The only difference is that one of them is serial numbered to 399 and the other is not serial numbered. So I kind of got schnookered on that one. Don't need both of these, don't need two of the same color. So be putting one of those up for trade. Another Green Wave. And this is pink because it has no serial number on the back. Now that I know that, I will not be going for the magenta. And then here again, you tell me which one's pink, which one's magenta. I cannot see a difference other than that serial number on the magenta. So got schnookered on that one too. But these are pretty. I've always really liked the people that go for the rainbows on refractors. So that's kind of my little foray into that. Trying to keep it minimal. Picked up the 2024 Topps Chrome Prism Refractor of Chris Sale. This is a little project I do of Chris Sale for his whole career. White Sox, Red Sox, and now Atlanta. Beautiful card. Did some of these throwback finest, Topps Finest issues. Chris Sale on the 93 and the 94 style card of Finest. And then we got some Red Sox working on that Prism Refractor set. Tyler O'Neill, Justin Slayton, Naoyuki Osawa. And then one basketball card. Got a Topps Chrome X-Fractor in that COMC order of Pau Gasol, putting the moves on Dirk Nowitzki there, maybe even making contact and holding him back, who knows. But two of the best European players of their generation right there, two Hall of Famers. And then for football, finished up the team set for 1996 Topps Chrome Refractors. Greg Avoid Lloyd. Hall of Fame caliber, but didn't do it long enough. Injuries took him out. But man, he had a 6-year period where he was the best linebacker. Fearsome, fearsome. And then finally, this one's going to be a car that's you're either going to go one way or the other in your mind with it. This is 2023 Bowman U Fuchsia Mini Diamond Refractor Autograph of Shedeur Sanders. And I bought this during the NFL draft. So the NFL draft, for a Colorado Buffalo fan and a Pittsburgh Steeler fan, it was quite a roller coaster ride emotionally, because every time the Steelers came up, I was wanting them to draft Shedeur Sanders so bad, because I think they need a new quarterback. And they never did pull the trigger on him. I guess we found out later he wasn't even on their board. So they ended up going for that Howard from Ohio State late in one of the late rounds. But pick this up, love it. Shedeur Sanders auto. Still need a Travis Hunter auto, and then in my mind I will move on from these two, since they're neither of them are on the Steelers. So definitely not going to root for Shedeur on the Cleveland Browns. Sorry, Browns fans, but I can't do it. And there you go. So that's what I've got for you today. I want to talk a little bit about the National. I did get my hotel reservations made, and like a lot of people are saying, I couldn't find the hotels across the street that had any availability. And just for kicks, I went to next year's National. They're all booked for next year too. So either everybody's making their plans really, really early, or it's like some people are saying that they're limiting the number of rooms available to the general public so that dealers and other dignitaries can be closer to the show. So anyway, I'm about a mile north of the show, and I'll have to figure out, transportation and all that. Maybe carpool with some others if others are at the same hotel, but it's still going to be a good time. I'm planning to drive it. It's probably about an 8-hour drive. So I think I can handle it. I love driving on the open roads, so it should be a fun trip. Maybe I'll do some video while I'm on the road. And really looking forward to it. Looking forward to meeting you all. If you're going to be there, please let me know. I'm going to try to kind of make a list of who to be looking for there. There's a lot of YouTube channels that are big names that I'm looking forward to meeting. But honestly, they don't know me. But still, it'd be fun to meet them. But I'm really looking forward to meeting those of you that know me and I know you. So I'm going to have some The Card Closet logo t-shirts made so I can have a fresh one every day. I'm planning to drive out on Tuesday, and then I plan to drive back on Sunday. So I won't attend the show Sunday, but I will be, in the area getting up and departing that morning. So that should give me 4 days at the show, which should be plenty, I think, to hit the whole thing, I hope. I'm going to have my list of Red Sox team needs that I want to pick up there. Those are my top priority. But if nothing else, I've got some Hall of Famers from some of my set builds that I need to fill in. A 61 mantle, 65 mantle. Those are going to be everywhere out there, I'm sure. Other Hall of Famers from those two sets. And I need to start working on my career run of Roberto Clemente. So I only have one of his cards pre-1970. So if all else fails, I can make a nice dent in those Hall of Fame runs. So anyway, I'm looking forward to it. It's about 2 months away. And if everything goes right, I plan to be there. So hopefully we can hook up and see each other. And I think if they're doing a YouTube night, I'll definitely be at that. And it should be a good time. So the countdown begins. First National. Going to be fun. Thanks for sticking around with me, guys, on this Memorial Day weekend. Happy Memorial Day to you all on Monday. Hopefully you have great memories of people that have passed in your life, veterans, etc. and you can have fond memories on Memorial Day. So you all take care, and we will talk to you again soon. Bye now.